This is Joe Leigh here for Seconds Out. Dmitry Salita joins me, and it's a pleasure to have you on. Obviously, it's just kicked off there after the press conference. The face-off was happening. You decided to push Dillian. What was the reason behind that?
He pushed me first. Okay. He pushed me first, and I pushed him back. What happened is they were staring each other down, and Dillian was trying to intimidate Jermaine. I said, he's staring right back at you, and then Dillian pushed me and said something, so I pushed him back. Said, you want to fight, man? Well, it's quite a first for me. I've never seen a fighter push a promoter, actually. Yeah. But it's all good.
Yeah, you've got to have a lot of courage to be pushing a heavyweight at the top of the division like that.
Hey, man, you know what? If you mess with me, I mess with you back.
Why do you think that all happened? Because it started between Dillian and Jermaine Franklin's coach. You're obviously on Jermaine's side. You're the reason he's here in the UK. Did you expect any of this to happen?
Absolutely not. I actually spoke with Dillian before the press conference. I really believe that it's a combination of things because we were in negotiations to fight Jermaine Franklin, Dillian Whyte last year, and then that fell out. He was supposed to fight Otto Whalen, another fighter that I represent, and then he got injured, and then I said some things. So maybe he harbors some hard feelings towards me. I don't know. I love boxing. I've never seen a fighter push a promoter. But it's all good. It is what it is. Hopefully it adds to the excitement of the fight. But Jermaine is coming to kick butt. And he's very focused. He's not a trash talker. His skills are going to pay the bills on Saturday night. And I believe that Jermaine has everything in his corner, on his side in this particular situation to do what he has to do and bring that big victory home. Life-changing opportunity, life-changing victory. Him and Jesse have a decade-long relationship, been through wars together. Buddy, who's a great trainer, and Dillian do not have that relationship. They only have 6 weeks together. So when the going gets tough, how's Dillian going to react to Buddy's instructions? We don't know because they don't have a trust. They didn't build a trust. But Jesse and Jermaine build a trust. And if the going gets tough and Jesse's going to give him instructions and motivate him, that is gonna work for sure. What's gonna happen in the other corner, we don't know. So all these things are significant, and I believe that my man is gonna get the W.
What did you make of what Buddy said? I've never seen Dillian Whyte's fight. Is that worrying? He's obviously been working with him for 6 weeks, and that's fair enough. You can respect that or not. But the fact that he said that in front of him at the press conference, I've never seen one of your fights.
Yeah, when I was sitting at the press conference, I was sitting next to Jesse. I told them they're too relaxed to me. They're taking this fight too lightly. And, with all due respect, with all due diligence, you got to look at who you're training and see what you're working with. But, I think that they had a very regular type of camp, nothing special, no real motivation. Jermaine was motivated. He's been boxing with Tyson Fury, Daniel Dubois, loads of others. He's been here for about 5 weeks. Dillian has been in the United States training at that time zone. Jermaine has been here in the UK training at this time zone, and he's coming to take care of business and bring that big win back to the United States, back to Michigan, and move on to bigger and better things.
Do you feel disrespected at what just happened there after the press conference?
What's the question?
Do you feel disrespected at what just happened? He's pushed you?
Do I feel disrespected? I mean, when fighters come close to each other, there's lots of energy, there's lots of emotion. So it is what it is. I feel like if you push me, I'm going to push you back, no matter how big you are. I clenched my fist because you never know. Maybe he was going to hit me. If he was going to hit me, I was hitting him back. I'm saying. So it's all good. My instincts came back to me. But, we're in this kind of business where there's a lot of aggression, a lot of tension, especially in these type of situations. So it's all good.
Okay, it was not something we...
But what's interesting is he picked on me, it is what it is. Didn't say anything to Jermaine, right? He got into something with his trainer, didn't say anything to Jermaine. So maybe he got intimidated by Jermaine. Maybe, who knows? So, but I've never seen a fighter at stare down push the promoter or the manager or the trainer. They usually push the fighter. So if I got under his skin, I did my job for Jermaine, and it'll be what it'll be.
And one thing you said at the press conference that interested me is you said America is looking for that next big heavyweight. Why do you believe that is Jermaine Franklin?
Well, do my due diligence when I sign fighters, and Jermaine had a very good amateur career. First, he lost in the finals of the Golden Glove Nationals when he was only like 18, 19 years old. Then the next year he won. He beat Cam Awesome, who was a multi-time national champion, much more experienced than him. Then I looked at his professional record. He beat 4 undefeated fighters. I went to see him spar, and I saw a lot of the ingredients that it takes to be a very good dominant heavyweight. And I believe that he has the skills and the ability to do it, and that is going to be all put to the test on Saturday night. You know, another American fighter that I had from very early in their career is Jarrell Miller. You know, we got him, we got him to the big opportunity, to the big fight with Joshua. Unfortunately, it didn't happen, but you know, also had a lot of belief in Jarrell. So my job is to get him to get him to the point, to get him the big fight, to get him the opportunity at the right time with the right guy. I believe this is the perfect fight for Jermaine. Dillian is knocked out twice in his last 3 fights. Is there for the taking, in my opinion, and Jermaine has the youth, the hunger, and I think the courage to take care of business on Saturday night. It's going to be very exciting.
Brilliant. Thanks so much for your time, Dmitry. Brilliant.